Every year I learn more, and I always feel like we're just scratching the surface because reptile medicine isn't quite at the level of human or mammalian medicine where it's catching up fast, but there's a lot that we still don't know. It was only relatively recently that we learned what analgesics were used and what dose to use. So every year I'm learning, every year I'm surprised by the injuries that they can recover from. The number one threat to wild turtle populations in Ontario is habitat loss and habitat fragmentation. So stewardship of their own property is a huge benefit. Number two cause is probably road mortalities. If you see a turtle crossing the road and you're driving and it's safe to do so, you can pull over and help them across the road in the direction that they're going. Another big threat is consumption for food, so we obviously don't recommend that. 7 of the 8 species are listed as species at risk. The 2 most endangered in Ontario are the spotted turtle and the wood turtle. Very small populations, and their biggest problem is poaching for the pet trade, sadly. Our patients actually, they come in from all over Ontario, and they're about half male and half female. We get about 50-50, which surprises some people. Some people think they're all females. In June, definitely they're primarily females because that's a big nesting time. Pass on any information I learned to other vets by doing workshops. I do a lot of workshops for other veterinarians and veterinary technicians. So speak at conferences, doing consultations with other veterinarians throughout North America, and they may only see a few turtles each year, and so I could maybe help them, talk them through a particular case and what to look for and how to approach it. Without volunteers, we wouldn't exist. So we have volunteers who clean, who feed. We have volunteers also who work in the hospital, who do field work, who work our hotline, who write grants, who volunteer on the board, and who volunteer to transfer turtles from one facility to us to another for us. The problem with turtle populations is definitely human. We are the cause of the problem, but it does feel good to be part of the solution too. And most of the causes can be mitigated and can be solved with education. Most people out there do not want to deliberately do harm to the environment or to the species in it. If we can show them how they can help, the vast majority want to do it. So yeah, it's a positive thing. Conservation should be positive, and I think if you're not positive about it, you can't be in it, because it is about us all working together. And if we can engage people and we can motivate people to do one small conservation deed a year, imagine the ripple effect that would have and the impact throughout conservation in the province and globally, really.